You know, sometimes I take students through that. But if you can get your pictures to the degree where they are actually visible, so, you know, this compared to, we'll get it to here, and you know, I'm just gonna pop them right next to each other. All right, so we'll let me zoom into him. 1, 2. Okay, so when we can go from, you see the one on the right and go to what's on the left, you have improved the image. And we saw the steps that I went through actually brought the defects out more, but at least it was more visible. You may not necessarily, depending on your time and your skills and your patience, you may not be able to bring a horribly damaged picture completely back, but you can make it better, you know. And that's the key. That's the key that I always try to teach with good photo retouching. Is not going to change the picture. It doesn't change the picture. It improves the picture. It enhances the picture. When you're working on an illustration, you know, you're going to do something, you know, such as, you know, what we have here on the home page, an illustration like this. Well, that's different. You're changing the picture. But there is a degree of realism. Think about it. If I add these elements to the picture that were never there, the only thing that's original in this picture is the horse and the ground that he's on. The sky, the obelisk, the Washington Monument, the mountains, the hand, the blimps. These things were not there. So in order to add them in, I had to match the target or the other image so that the lighting, the grain, texture, all that stuff will be consistent. And one exercise that I have in my course is you know, cleaning up images with the clone stamp tool, which can be very tedious. And if you're not careful, you can really change the picture. And with things like content-aware fill now and other aspects, it's kind of like, well, gee, why do I need to do that? But there's times when you need to do that. It's just, you know, that's just how it is. So I thank you for joining us. And as usual, if you ever have any questions, you'll see the information somewhere on the video or the ticker or the comments section or the description how to get in touch with me. I'm at your service, and I would love for you to send me your questions so that I can take care of what you need work done. Because when, you know, I can sit here and work on pictures, and of course you see how I can go through them, but you know, what do you need to know when it comes to using Photoshop to restore your pictures? And I think I have that information for you, and I really would like to share it with you. These workshops that I do on a weekly basis are no charge, and I definitely encourage you to you know, get the course and to discipline yourself, because it's almost like learning how to swim, and it's hard, or learning how to ride a bike. It's hard in the beginning, but after you learn the basics, it's easy, and you approach working on pictures with much less anxiety, because you'll know what's involved. You'll understand the steps. You'll understand how to analyze. You can get all the Google searches and on the internet and try to piece together your own piecemeal lesson, but it's not going to work without a teacher there to instruct you. And that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm at your service. And when you get into the course, you'll find that shows like this that I'm doing are great supplements to what you've already learned. My name is Eric Basir, and it's always a pleasure to be with you. I look forward to joining with you next week, and be sure to send me those comments.
What makes a good scan?
What is a selection?
What are layers?
What is resolution?
What is a JPEG?
What is TIFF?
What is RGB?
How do I crop a picture?
What is a zoom tool?
What is a clone stamp?
What are levels?
My name is Eric Basir, and I have produced this unique photo restoration and retouching foundations video course to answer all these questions and more. In my classes and workshops, I have taught hundreds how to preserve and restore their personal photographic collections with Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Photoshop Elements. Now you can have me as your personal instructor in this 10-lesson course. After studying the videos and easy-to-read workbook, you'll finish with a firm foundation of how to use Adobe Photoshop or any other photo editing program confidently and correctly.